Hello everyone, here are some tips to write better prompts for the AEC community. So the first tip is that we make the LLM into a specialist. So ChatGPT, Claude and other LLMs by itself is good at doing multiple tasks. It's made to do math, history, coding, research and things like that. So this makes it a very good general assistant. It is good at doing most tasks. But how do we make it into a specialist? We first give it a role. We would say something like, you are a material engineer. So this would specialize it, or it would think from wearing that hat. A way to write this prompt would be, we would first define the role. We would say you are a material engineer. And the second part, we would ask it the question, what are 5 sustainable materials which cost $20 per square meter? The second tip is to use the chain of thought method. Let's say you want to calculate the material cost of a floor. And the length and breadth of the floor is 12 feet into 10 feet. So we would break down this flow calculation into smaller steps. First, we would ask the LLM to calculate the area of the room, which is 12 feet into 10 feet. Then we would ask it to research and compare materials, the cost of the materials. Then we would ask it to account for the 10% wastage and then calculate the total cost. And these 4 steps would be included in the prompt. Tip number 3 is context anchoring. Let's say you have this building and you want to build a scaffolding for it, and you want AI to generate a safety checklist. One thing to do is attach a document to it, which is the guidelines, such as the OSHA guidelines, which is specific to the scaffold, and attach it as context to the prompt. Now bringing it all together, to write a good prompt, we start with the role. A good way to think about it is, who would you hire to do this task? So you write that role, and then you write the task, an overview of the task. Then you write the task step by step in a little bit more detail. Break down the task and write it down in smaller steps. And lastly, you attach the standards or any extra context to the prompt. This together makes a good prompt. I hope these tips were helpful, and see you in the next video. Bye.